Hello everyone, welcome back to another informative video. In this video I'm going to show you how I mix different fertilizer, soluble fertilizer for hydroponic fertigation, right? So without any further ado, what do we have? So I have calcium nitrate, I have my pH meter, I have potassium nitrate there, and I have one that is called veg grow. Now these are the combination of fertilizer, soluble fertilizer, that I'm going to use to make to put in my stock tank. So without any further delay, you have basically been privileged to catch me when I'm actually setting up a new system. So it's this tank here. I normally bring um, nutrient solution from quite a distance to come and pour in this tank. So I've decided to put um, two drums here. So I'm basically just putting in this system. So it's basically a good time to do a video for you. So on this tank we're going to put this is going to be tank A, right? So this is stock tank A, and this is going to be stock tank B, right? And why do we do this? Normally, to prevent precipitation from happening with different fertilizers, you have to mix your calcium different from sulfate and phosphate, and we don't have any sulfate here, right? But we have uh, phosphate, right? Phosphate inside this veg grow, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to mix the calcium nitrate in this tank, right? We're also going to mix the um the potassium nitrate also in stock tank A, and then now in B we're going to put the veg grow alone. So always remember, do not mix calcium with phosphate and sulfate. Put your phosphate and sulfates in a different tank. So like put it in B, in stock tank B. However you want to do it, whether A or B, but I'm putting the calcium nitrate in stock tank A, and the veg grow in B, right? And if I had any phosphate and sulfate, B is where I would also put it. So I stood up last night, took the fertilizers that they are using and the amount that they are putting in their stock tanks. So they are using calcium nitrate, potassium nitrate, and veg grow at 40 pounds calcium nitrate, 10 pounds potassium nitrate, and 25 pounds veg grow, right? And I've worked out the different ppm of the nutrients that this combination is adding, and as you can see, those are the different ppm. Yeah, so let us get into mixing the fertilizer. So I've already poured the 40 pounds of calcium nitrate in stock tank A. So all I'm going to do now is basically mix it, right? So I basically use this stick. I know it's more like a manual procedure this morning. Normally you could get a submersible agitator and put it inside the tank, and it would basically mix out the fertilizer for you, right? So the calcium nitrate is mixed out, right? Because as I said, I had left it there for a while, so it basically dissolved. So yeah, so we are finished with the calcium nitrate. We are going to know we need basically 10 pounds. That is what it says on the paper, right? Yeah, 10 pounds of potassium nitrate, right? So that's our potassium nitrate, right? What I'm going to do now, as I said, I'm mixing the calcium nitrate and the potassium nitrate in one tank, right? So what you can do is that you could just put the bucket inside instead of just throwing out the powder into the water, you could basically just take your time, add some water to it, let it float in the drum. You could use your hand, mix it around. By the way, potassium nitrate is very cool, right? And it is easily dissolved. Right, and then I'm just going to pour it out. Right, so and then I'll just give it a little mix around. Okay, so that's that for stock tank A. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fill it up to the capacity, right, which is 50 gallons. So what you want to do is that when you're mixing, initially you want to put in roughly about just half the drum with water to facilitate proper mixing, right? Right, so that's it. So we are going to start to mix in stock tank B now. And with B is just basically veg grow, and the veg grow is going to be 25 pounds. So first let us look at how much is inside the bag. So net weight 25 pounds, so that is good. We don't have to do any measuring. So this is what the veg grow looks like. Alright, just going to pour it in the bucket now. Alright, so here it is. I'm going to put this inside stock tank B. Right, right, so I'm going to just mix it up now. Alright, let me just give it a mix and then I'll get back to you. Right, so here we have it. We are finished mixing. So we have, this is stock tank A with calcium nitrate and potassium nitrate, and then stock tank B with veg grow. So all we need to do now is just fill this with water up to the 50 gallon. You can see we are filling up. Alright, so what you do now when you are going to add the stock solution, so this is what we have. When you are going to add stock solution A and B, you want to add 1 gallon of stock solution to basically 100 gallons of water. That is the injector ratio, right? So to get 1 gallon of stock solution, you're basically going to divide that 1 gallon into 2. So you're going to get half gallon of stock tank A and half gallon of stock tank B, and that is going to give you 1 gallon of total stock tank. So you'll get 1 gallon with a combination of 50% stock tank A, 50% of stock tank B, and that will feed into your 1 to 100 ratio basically. So the 1 would represent the 1 gallon of stock solution, and the 100 gallons of water, and you just pour it into your tank, right? Remember, you would have had a set amount of water. You know how much water is in your tank. Say for example you have 1000 gallons of water, you know that you need to have you need to pour in 10 gallons of stock solution, right? Remember, it's 1 to 100. So each 100 gallons you're supposed to be giving 1 gallon of stock solution, right? If you have 500 gallons of water, you will need 5 gallons of stock solution, right? So that's how we work it out. So I'm going to now put my stock solution into the tank and I'll get back to you. So I've added the stock solution into the final solution tank. I'm looking for a desired ppm of 1500. Normally when you see the meter kind of moving so slowly in terms of changing in numbers, it means that the solution basically is almost mixed out, you have to say, or is almost homogeneous, put it that way, right? So I'm going to have to add some water now to this to make it, to bring it down to 1500. But this is basically the essence of how I mix nutrient solution, and it's basically the basics as well. If you have any questions, any comments, please put them in the comments area. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in another video. Bye bye.